It is time. I'm talking old school. I'm talking new school. I'm talking Buccaneers. I'm talking Niners. And they're about to throw down. And it's all going to come down to these keys to victory. What's going on, faithful? It's your boy Wayne Breezy, and welcome to Keys to Victory, brought to you by 49ers Webzone.com. Yes, 49ers Webzone.com. Listen, I'm super excited to talk about these keys to victory. All right. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out the article. It's going to pop up right there below the screen, 49ers Webzone.com. All right. 49erswebzone.com. You guys can go ahead and go right to that link if you want to read any of the articles by any of the writers there. This will be up there, published, ready to go for you guys to read. And I'll also try to include it in the description of the show. All right, let's go ahead and get down to the keys of victory because the 49ers are going to be facing the legend, the GOAT himself, Mr. Tom Brady, and the Buccaneers, the 6-6 mediocre Buccaneers, what say. But I tell you what, it's going to be some type of a defensive battle. That's what the Buccaneers are known for. They're strong for their defense. And the 49ers are going to have to probably play one of the best defensive games that they've ever played, all season long. Why do I say that? Well, it's not necessarily because you want to see Tom Brady get things going. It's just more like we have a new guy at the quarterback position. And the question really is going to come down to, can Brock Purdy get it done? So let's go ahead and get this show popping and cracking back, man. Now, listen. I got 5 keys to victory. Number 1, we're gonna start with moving the chains, right? And so when you say move the chains, what does that mean? Well, I'm talking about making sure the 49ers find ways to consistently get first down. All right, listen, last week the 49ers had 24 first downs. 15 of them, Johns, was from passing. 2 of those were by Jimmy Garoppolo, which means that 13 of them were from Brock Purdy. Purdy can get you first downs. They had more passing first downs than rushing, which I believe they only had 6, right? And then they had a couple of them from penalties or whatever. But they had to find ways to consistently move the chains. Moving the chains does things for the 49ers, right? It gives them more opportunities to kind of score within that red zone, which is what you want the 49ers to be. Always get into the red zone, get your 3 points, get your 7 points. Notice how I said get your 3 points? Hey, you're at home. Take whatever points are there and given and are available for you. All right. Because look, you got to score more points than the opposing team to win the game. Duh. So I feel like if the 49ers could consistently move the chains, they consistently keep their chances up by winning this game. And hear me out. You keep Tom Brady on the sidelines. Move the chains, longer drives. Guess what? It also lets your defense rest. And if your defense is rested, well rested on top of that, move those chains. Number 2, 0 giveaways. Giveaways. Brock Purdy had an interception last week against the Miami Dolphins. Some people feel like it was just one of those, it's 3rd down. Let's just throw it, blah, 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 blah. Hey, it's kind of like a punt, blah, 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 whatever. Correct. But the issue with throwing an interception is it kind of stamps in your brain. And I'm hoping Brock Purdy recognized that man coverage. I'm hoping Brock Purdy also was able to review the tape, knowing that underneath that deep route he had, which was an underthrown ball, he had Christian McCaffrey wide open, right? And so I'm hoping it's more of a learning experience for Brock Purdy, right? Because you don't want him to get comfortable in throwing interceptions and things like that. Now, Tampa Bay, they aren't high in the takeaway game, but you don't want to give their secondary any opportunities to take the ball away. And on top of that, you don't want to give the ball back to Tom Brady. Now, what Tom Brady can do with the ball, we know. We've seen it where he's experienced, right? This year, Tampa's, like we said, they're struggling a little bit. But again, you want to limit those giveaways. No fumbles, no interceptions, and we're good. 3 and outs. That's it. It's not a giveaway. It's just a 3 and out. So 0 giveaways. Don't limit them. 0. We want 0 giveaways. Number 3, you have to pressure Brady. Capital pressure. Brady from the inside, right? No. Look, Tom Brady struggles with the pressure more from the inside than he does from the outside. He has this innate feeling when the pressure's like right here by his ear caps or whatever or whatnot. All right. All of a sudden, Tom Brady is the man, right? He can get the ball out. He can just feel it. Okay. He can just feel it. He's getting that ball out. So you want to make sure you find a way to pressure him from the interior. Thank goodness the 49ers have Eric Armstead back. This might be an actual big game for a player named Kevin Givens. Remember that game Kevin Givens just ran up the middle and sacked the mess out of a quarterback? Felt like it was, I can't remember which game it was. I just know I was just like, oh man. I think it was Colt McCoy in Mexico City. That's exactly who it was, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me or whatever, whatnot in the comment section, but I thought it was Colt McCoy. Tom Brady is not fast like Colt McCoy. Tom Brady does not move out of the pocket like Colt McCoy. Their offensive line is not that great. I mean, it's worse than great. Like, it's worse than worse. Sorry, excuse me. It's not good. Tristan Wirfs not playing. The only thing that this offensive line has somewhat is continuity with the backups. But like I said, their right tackle is going to be out of the game, so no Wirfs. And we don't know if Bosa's going to play. He is listed questionable. He has the hamstring injury or whatnot. But the pressure from the outside should alleviate the pressure from the inside. Tom is going to look to get that ball out. So beware of the quick throw games. And defensive linemen, while you're pressuring Brady, just put your damn hands in the air. Try to block that ball down, especially if you're coming from the middle. Got to find a way to limit the big play. 49ers, in my opinion, gave up 2 big plays in that Miami Dolphins game, right? The first play of the game, the 75-yard touchdown pass throw to Trent Sherfield, and then the 45-yard touchdown pass throw, kind of like in the beginning of the second half, third quarter, whatever, the Tyreek Hill. 2 blown coverages, 2 blown assignments, 2 big plays, resulted in 14 points. Hey, if they give up 2 big plays and it only results in 14 points, and the 49ers can put up more than 14 points, because I think that their magic number is like 21 or whatever like that, cool. But how about you just limit them? How about just 1 big play instead of 2 big plays? Now, listen, I don't think that they have the speed as Miami had, as far as Chris Godwin, but beware of Russell Gage. I feel like he might just be their X factor. I know Mike Evans is their number 1. I know that Chris Godwin is their number 2, but beware of Russell Gage and Scotty Miller. If they get into that red zone, Scotty Miller might be the guy. And I know that every Tampa Bay Buccaneer receiver has dropped a multitude of passes, but for some reason, this might be the game where they catch everything. So limit the big plays, limit those opportunities for Tom Brady to put points up on the board. If they're kicking field goals all day, I'm cool with it. But if they're getting into the end zone, man, find a way to limit those big plays. Don't give Tom Brady any extra juju. He's home. He wants to win in San Francisco. He probably wants to rub it in your face. You guys remember that saying, "You chose that mother beep beep over me." Find a way to limit the big plays. And last but not least, be disciplined. And I mean this all around. I'm talking coaching. I'm talking players. I'm talking like just be disciplined. Defense, be disciplined. Watch out for the screen plays. Know your assignments. Know your lanes. Don't let that screen be the reason why you give up a big play. You got to be disciplined. And that's just from playing on the offensive side. Catch the ball first, then look to get the yak. All right? Be disciplined. And on top of that, we got to talk about the penalties, because the 49ers find ways to shoot themselves in the foot by getting penalties. So you want to limit the holds, limit the pass interference calls, limit the roughing the passer calls. You're playing Tom Brady. Do not give him any other opportunities to come out there and score points. Got to eliminate those joints. Got to find a way to stay and remain disciplined. The refs are already going to call the game in Brady's favor because he's the Michael Jordan of football. He's going to get calls. They may even make up rules as they go along. What I'm going to ask the 49ers defense to do is find ways to be disciplined and just make the best right tackle you can make in football, right? The safest, hardest tackle. Be disciplined, right? On offense, you got to find ways not to below the big play. So if the 49ers decide to rush for 35 yards and you get called back for a hold because, a certain particular type of a player just can't get it right, you got to find a way to eliminate those. And I tell you what, if the 49ers can do these 5 things, all right, 5 things: move the chains, 0 giveaways, pressure Brady, limit the big play, be disciplined, the 49ers will be walking into 9-4 with a 6-game win streak, ladies and gentlemen. 6-game win streak. I personally feel like the 49ers will be the hottest team in football. Who am I, though? I don't do power rankings, and I have no idea how they do the power rankings, but that's just what I think. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Breezy. Stay up, stay faithful. Don't forget to check out the article, 49erswebzone.com. Thanks for watching. Peace out.